Hi there, thank you for watching our demo to the trade screener. In this tour, we'll cover the four main areas of the screener: using the screener to find the right trades, prioritizing the results from your screens, using our quick screens, and saving your own custom screens. To make it easy throughout the tour, I'll be using the screener as if I was an options trader looking for momentum stocks. Let's get started with finding the right trades. For this example, I'm looking to buy call options on liquid stocks that have historically strong weekly positive momentum tendencies. Here's how I could easily find the stocks that meet this criteria using our trade screener. We'll move over to our filters here and delete the ones that are currently there. We'll hit the add more filters button and add the stock has options filter, which we can find here in the basic filters. Add the average volume filter to make sure that the stock has sufficient liquidity. We can find that here in the volume filters. Then we'll add the 1 day move filter to make sure we're only looking at stocks that are up on the day. We can find that here in the price change filters. Then we'll add the 1 week up odds filter to make sure we only screen for stocks that have historically continued to move up following a day with a strong up move. So we'll find that here in the 1 week up odds filters and just click it here. If we wanted to make sure odds are based on sufficient past occurrences, we could also add this filter here, but for this example, we won't need it. Once the filters we need are added, we can go ahead and tweak them here. So in this case, we'll want the stock to have options, so we'll hit that. We'll want a minimum of 500,000 shares in volume. We'll want it to be up at least 3% on the day. And we'll want the 1 week up odds to be at least 60%. We can see here that the results adjust instantly as you tweak the filters, and in this case, this screen yielded 3 results. Next, we can adjust the columns to make sure that they are set up in a way that will allow us to easily prioritize trades. In order to do that, we'll hit the Add Column Setup button here and go into the Add menu. In this case, I want to see relative volume for every investment, so I'll go ahead and add that column here in the volumes column. I also want to see how close they're trading to their 1-year low and 50-day simple moving averages, so I'll add those here. And finally, I want to see their 1 week up odds, so I'll add that column here. Now that I have the columns that I want, I can order them in the order menu here. First, I'll remove the 1 day watchers growth column since it's not relevant for this screen. I could have also removed it here in the add menu by finding it and then hitting remove. Now back to ordering. I want to see 1 week up odds as the first column, so I'll move it all the way to the top. And then I want to see relative volume as the second column, so I'll move it up right under the 1 week up odds. Now I've got the screen and column set up exactly how I need them. I'll go ahead and save this column setup under favorite. Then I can just click out, and now I'll be able to use this column setup for any screen that I choose. To edit my column setup, I just have to hit the gear here and hit edit. And to change the setup, I can simply click any of the other setups that I have. If I use the default dynamic column setting, it'll use the 7 standard columns that show regardless of the screen you are on, plus any filter that's being used will also be shown as a column. The 7 standard columns can be seen here in the how-to menu. Moving back to the filters, since this is the type of trade I'd be looking for regularly, I can save it here, and that way it'll be ready for me every time I come back to Wall Street Odds. I'll save it as positive momentum. The menu here will allow you to edit, use, delete any screen that you've saved, or you can set it as your default screen so that it's always automatically clicked when you come back to the screener. Coming back to our results, now that we have the results, I'm going to show you how we can easily prioritize amongst the multiple results. We can prioritize our results by sorting. In my case, I like to see the stocks with the highest 1 week odds come up at the top, so I'll hit this column here. In this case, BHG looks interesting to me, so if I wanted to dive deeper into BHG, I'll click anywhere on the row and it'll take me right into BHG's page, where I can see its price graph, its odds, social statistics, news, historic performance statistics, post and pre-earnings performance statistics, and more. Now we'll navigate back to our screener using our top menu here. The last part we wanted to cover with you was our quick screens. These are essentially preset screens based on popular trades we know our users search for. The names are pretty self-explanatory, and you can always see how they were created by clicking into them and seeing their filters. If you're curious about a specific screen, column, or filter, each of those is defined here in our how-to menu. If you still have any questions after watching this video, you can always reach out through our live chat, which always has a live support agent ready to chat with you, or you can send us a message through our Contact Us section, to which we always aim to reply as quickly as possible. That brings us to the end of our trade screener demo. Thank you for watching.